Yeah. Okay. Now, let me say a little bit about my relationship with Daddy. um, Tukute. Thank you very much. So, Daddy, my relationship with Daddy, excuse me, I am Daddy's last girl. And so many people thought I was the last born, but I am not. Jeremiah had to go to the village, but he will be back. And I think because of that, I can't take some longer. And I think sometimes it also went overboard because there are times I felt like Daddy just wanted to see me as a flower vase in the house. I know it's okay. He would ask Edna, and I'm like, but Daddy, I can't sit at home and just look. Me not have a conversation with me, not to, just for me to be home. And it used to rub me off the wrong way. Then I realized it was all love. And he did that for each and every one of us as well. We all have unique relationships with Daddy. No one can say, I don't know, how can I remember Daddy? If they're to all share memories, if they are going to share memories, they'll all be very unique. So me and Daddy are very alike. Tukunda abantu, tutaho jenye, tuyaraifu. And one of those things he'd say, Konki way, every wedding that is there for you, you go. And then I learned a saying in Nyankoro. Ejuga ezare woroga. And after I learned that saying, every time he'd ask me, Niyo wenko kuzo mjeni, I said, Ejuga ezare woroga. So if you think for you, you wait for weddings, now you wait for me. Because I will also attend just like you have. I also have as very many friends just like you have. And yeah, that was our relationship. The last thing, I got to spend Father's Day with him, the last Father's Day with him on the 19th of June, 2022. I put him in my car. You guys, I drove Daddy. I put a soldier in a small car, and I drove him to a restaurant, and we sat down and talked about so many things, conversations I am thankful for that I had. Um, I remember
Yesu mwana gondiga
Saibo Gunasisa Ebasa Omurokosi.
I told him things that were really on my heart because growing up, me and Daddy were very, very close. And then I think when I became a bit older, he became a bit too tough. And then I said, but that day we talked about certain things that I think had affected our relationship. And I wanted to share it not only with my siblings, but with everyone here. And it was one of the things that I told him about was anger. And it was something that had rid him of so much. And when I told him about it, he was actually shocked. And he was like, I thought I was so easy. I said, Daddy, easy? How? Like, you know how it reaches a point, and because he's such a military man, when it's here, like they've been saying, it is here. try and fail, but never fail to try. That was Daddy. And so it started building fear. So I told him about it. And he said, it's only people that are with like friends or see you or know you that can tell you these things and you realize. And he was so thankful for it. And he promised to be better. And he really was. He really was. It's not something that was going to change in a snap of a finger, but he was more intentional in, yes, letting go and letting God and catching himself. When he's about to, he's like, let me pour water on on this fire. And it really enhanced very many relationships. It also enhanced his relationship with mommy. And yeah, it was really something that we thank God for. Yeah. Yeah. Let me allow my siblings to say something. But Daddy, we love you. We always will. You're here to stay in us. And we are going to make you so proud. Kama simu, eh? Praise God. It's hard to believe that we are standing here talking about Daddy. It's like a bad dream that we are going to wake up from. Okay. Ndakwebaza Mukama azagama Ruth. My name is Shiba, Mama. Ndakwebaza Hanga Mnonga. Awamagaraga Dadage Amhire. I thank God so much for the life that He gave Daddy. I personally believe, and I told him that Daddy, you have lived a life of, you've lived a long life of riches and honor, like the Bible says, because you are a righteous man. Daddy, God gave him everything. You've seen videos circulating of him saying, God gave me everything I asked him for. Daddy always used to tell us, even on his brokest days, when you would go to him and ask him for money, he would tell you, I'm rich. I'm rich. He gave himself to each and every one of us. I personally admire Daddy so much for his brave character. How he always used to tell us he was ready to die and he would make fun of us being scared of death, especially me and mommy. Akagumanat that me, nyondi tayari anytime. Never for heart to God forbid. Atuna forbidding that at man. And he always said that, not just now. Ninsima Daddy okutetsa unconditionally. Twena nkokutulya abakulu abaana. Then his grandkids, he would just become a nuisance. He loved them so much and they love him too. And some of them don't understand right now, but it's a lot. He loved mommy, like Edna said. We all knew. Daddy loved his country. He loved God very sincerely. Everything that Daddy did, he did exceedingly. Like, he would outperform himself at everything. There's a sister of mine, Shara here, who likes calling him my Valentine. But that's because he loved us so much that he set the standard of love for all of us that we couldn't be loved any less because he loved us right. He supported us so much. No more Shavizitu, no more Virunja, no more. I remember there was a day in high school in particular, they called Daddy to school because my brother had written on a wall and it was illegal. And he defended him and said, Mum, hey, bucket you are painting. As even a painting, it's art. Like, he would defend you. And then Akhtar was like, Hannah, Kunkaya Helze could defend him.